Nature is a transmitter that sends signals to you, the receiver. As we age, receiving signals no longer come easy. We now live in a time of quick fixes and instant gratification. We place permanent solutions with temporary band-aids. Aja is our connection to nature. She's not talked about much, and she's unknown to many. You know her signals are there. You just don't know how to read them. That's almost like trying to communicate with someone who speaks a different language that you can't understand. You may have an idea of what they're trying to say, but you can't understand the words that they're speaking. That's like your face breaking out with acne. You can't figure out why it keeps happening. Your body is trying to tell you the acid from the soda is causing the damage, but just like foreign language, you have no clue of what your body is trying to tell you. Your body language is saying that the acne is a warning to let you know that things will get worse if you continue to drink soda as much as you do. Because you don't understand the language your body is speaking, you blame the acne on getting older or not washing your face good enough. Then you go and purchase different creams and cleanser solutions for your face, looking for instant gratification. As mentioned in the Oshun chapter, your outside is a reflection of what's caused on the inside. Another way Aja sends signals to you is through feelings. You may have a child outside playing. Out of nowhere, you get a feeling that something isn't right. You didn't hear a noise. You didn't see anything suspicious. Nothing happened out of the ordinary. But for some reason, you just have that feeling. As a protective, loving parent, you rush outside with no hesitation to aid to your child. As soon as you get to your child, you see that there's nothing happening. Your child is playing and having a good time. You are relieved to know that everything is okay. Your child tells you they're hungry, so the two of you go inside of the house and prepare food. After eating, the two of you go back to your normal routine. Even though everything is fine, you're still wondering why you had that feeling. What you don't know is the signal I just sent you through her whirlwind is what saved the life of your child. If your child would have remained playing outside, at a certain time, something was about to happen. The ball your child was playing with would have rolled out of their hands and into the street. Your child would have ran after that ball without paying attention to oncoming traffic. At a certain time, a particular vehicle would have ran over your child, killing them instantly. Even though it wouldn't have been done intentionally, the driver would not have been able to avoid it. Through the signals of Aja, you saved the life of your child from a situation that will remain unknown to you. The feeling that you received wasn't a random thought. If you would have ignored that signal, the outcome would have been catastrophic. Feelings like that don't happen for no reason. Just because we never come face to face with the outcome doesn't mean something bad wouldn't have happened. As you can see in the picture above, Aja's hair is wild. She's not only a mother of nature, but she's also the whirlwind. The hair that's on her body are her antennas to the signals you receive. The hair on top of her head is the protection and antennas to your Ori. Let's get into Aja within you. Let's talk about the nature and the whirlwind. Nature. You are a walking planet that lives on the planet Earth. Planet Earth in her natural element consists of nature. Nature is the way she communicates with us. Over the past few centuries, man has destroyed her nature and replaced it with building structures. In ancient times, building structures were created from mud, clay, trees, and straw. During ancient times, there weren't a need to destroy nature. As time went on, shelters became more comfortable and required more destruction to nature. As time went on, our clothes became heavier. The heavy clothes create more bacteria by covering certain body parts. It also shields us from some of the vitamin D that's provided to us by the sun. The shoes that we wear now have a thick rubber sole which blocks us from the magnetic fields of the earth. Having your bare feet touch the earth is a way to connect with Aja signals. Even sitting on the ground and allowing your root chakra to make a connection also brings a signal. Being barefooted in nature with a relaxed mind will bring you answers and messages that are beneficial to you. Some countries you may see people walking among the wild animals, or in some venues you'll see trainers that are close to the animals. The reason for this is because The people and the animals are spiritually connected. And in most cases, that means that they have a mutual respect for each other's boundaries. Let's say you live in New York City and a lion was on the loose. You would see a bunch of people running and hiding and doing everything they can to get away. The people of the city don't have a spiritual connection with the lion. In order to stop the lion, someone who is spiritually connected, like a trainer or whoever's responsible for the lion, has to do it. People that are trained to handle wild animals have to have a spiritual connection to that animal in order to communicate with them. People who live in a city-like environments are not trained to have that kind of communication with wild animals. So it's the same thing with nature. Our shelters are now equipped with technology, electricity, water, heat, air conditioning, toilet, shower, storage, and several other comfortable places. With all of that, why would a person even think about going into nature? Everything a person needs is inside of their shelter. In most cases, people will leave their shelter just to go to work or spend time at another shelter. Most jobs people have that are in nature are usually to destroy nature. Trees are torn down and the earth is dug into just to create more shelters. Our reason for not knowing how to receive nature's signals is not our fault. Our lifestyle have evolved to where we have now adapted to city-like shelter environments. We don't depend on nature for our answers. We depend on other people to give us our answers. Instead of understanding the warnings our bodies are giving us, we'll ask the doctor. The same foods the earth produces naturally, we purchase from other people. Animals live in nature for free. Insects live in nature for free. But humans, who are the supreme dominant species of the planet, are the only species that pay to live on this planet. Become one with your Aja energy. Take off your shoes and walk on the ground. Look around at the trees, the ground, the sky, and the waters, if there's any around. If you can, try doing this in the morning when the sun is out. You're standing on earth, which is the soil. You're standing under the sun, which is the fire. In the morning dew is the water. The air is what you're breathing. Those right there are 4 natural elements of nature that currently surrounds you. Now let's talk about the wild wind. You're standing in nature right now, or if not, picture yourself standing in nature. You've been there before, so you know what it is. You remember what it's like. Those memories are stored in your brain. Not only do your brain have memories, but your body also has memories. If you became obese, your body remembers what it was like before it became that way. If a woman becomes pregnant once, her body will develop memories of being pregnant. The next time she becomes pregnant, she'll already know because her body has memories from the first pregnancy. She's not gonna need a doctor to confirm it. She already know. The same as you know you're about to become sick before it sets in. And you also know when the sickness is almost over because you remember the symptoms. If you drink a glass of milk and your stomach starts bubbling and it results in several first-class trips to the bathroom, then your body is telling you that you're lactose intolerant. You may not know what caused it the first time, but after several times of drinking milk, you'll soon figure out that that's the cause of it. Your body is trying to tell you that the milk was made for the cow's babies and not you. Those are some of the ways your body communicates with you. Those are the signals that you understand. If those are signals you can receive from sheltered environments, just imagine the signals you'll receive when you're in nature. When you're outside, your thoughts flow freely with the universe. Sheltered environments usually consist of 4 walls, a ceiling, and a floor, which places your thoughts in a box. Your thoughts, vibrations, and frequencies become imprisoned within that box. What do people usually say when they've been in the box too long? You usually hear them say, "I gotta get out of the house," or "I need some fresh air." I'm not saying shelter doesn't serve its purposes. Sometimes nature can be very violent and shelter is required for safety. If you're experiencing severe thunderstorms, then it wouldn't be wise to be out in nature for meditation. It would be wise to do your meditation in your shelter while embracing the sounds of the thunderstorm. In the case of tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis, and earthquakes, it would be wise to just look for safety and save the meditation for later. Aja usually sends signals before the arrival of most natural disasters. When the bad storm is coming, Notice how the behavior of the animals change. Some people will have pains in their knees or their back before a storm arrives. Maybe the first few times they didn't understand the message their body was receiving, but after a while, they began to understand that signal. Let's try this the next time you have something heavy on your mind or trying to make a decision with something. Here's a little exercise. Walk around your home or shelter environment and think about it and ask questions to yourself. Then sit in silence, calm your mind, and wait for the answer or signal to be given to you. Next, I want you to repeat the same process, but this time do it in nature. Make sure you're barefooted and walking on the soil or grass, not concrete or asphalt. When you sit and meditate, make sure your root chakra is touching the earth. That means sitting down. If you're dealing with a medical situation where it's hard to sit down, then just sit in a chair and keep your bare feet planted on the earth. Try this several times and compare the differences.